Fuck what a hero say, my whole clique is spray. Watch for the ricochet, your bitch hit my line, but she can't get no dick today. Claims in the block, cause I break down a brick today. Mr. Spade running rage, when I hate lick and take. No, I don't fuck without the shot, like a photo op. Once I let the photo pop, kill you in a robocop. Don't stop, I'm running up in your spot, all through your trap house, taking everything you got. Tell me where the money at, don't quit it, don't leave, kill you, but first I'ma kill your kids. Superheroes, super villains, snatching millions, making killings, guns, busting while you're flushing. Got the deck of cards dealing. Mr. Diamond, Mr. Club, baby busting off slugs. Mr. Spade, shot your bloody body, drug you through the mud. My whole clique is spray, my whole clique is spray. Get the fuck up out the way you get it with the ricochet. Ricochet, let the bullet hit, don't let it ricochet. Ricochet, let the bullet hit where I'm ready. Ricochet, let the bullet hit, don't let it ricochet. Ricochet, let the bullet hit. Ricochet, hey, I'm a snort of ricochet. I'm a little bit slip and spray. Fuck all that bullshit you say. I'm Violent J, Mr. Diamond, my rock staring at the blind of where you rock. We can find him even standing right beside. Before the gun jam, I'm gonna let off you gunmen. But you was giving some chance to these young men. If I'm nice, I might give a stack, or might give your lip a smack, or might hack you in the back. Axe and no whipping that. Grab your bitch and dipping that. Sucker getting it for flat. Ain't no telling how we gonna react to super villains back. Mr. Spade and Mr. Club, yeah, we Mr. Heartless. Devils and bullet holes in your pocket. I don't care when you finally pull it. They do it. $3 bullet, or you blew it. That's how it's doing. Hold it and boot it in the air, and then explode it. When I shoot it, ricochet, ricochet. Let the bullet hit, don't let it ricochet, ricochet. Let the bullet hit, where I'm ready. Ricochet, let the bullet hit, don't let it ricochet, ricochet. Let the bullet hit. I'll let you have this, you on the dead list. Remember I said this, 50 stories up, and we hang you off the legends. Keeping off skyscrapers, me and clear papers. We a diamond with the club, steady pulling off papers.
What's up, motherfuckers?
I don't know why you ever want to be a snitch. Stay out here loading up and for yeah, you left on me, so I pulled up on
Hey, yeah. What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome, Danny Boy, up in this motherfucking bitch. We're starting up a real quick little shit, man. It's what the fuck is happening now? Mixed with a special Juggalo public service announcement. I'm up on here today to address the Juggalos, to address basically, the state of the Juggalos. A couple things to talk about in the news, a couple things that I'm going to just fucking throw out there for a public service announcement. I'm going to keep this brief. I'm not going to do too long of an episode. What up, Zay? What's up, Zay? What's going on, homie? What's up, Not Someone? What's up, Licks? Josh? What's up, everybody in the chat? Basically, what I'm doing, I'm coming up on here. I'm going to talk about a couple things. I'm going to do it old school style. I'm going to just come up on here and I'm going to talk. And we're going to talk a little bit about what the fuck's going down on this Juggalo world of ours. I want to address a couple of things in the Juggalo world, take it or leave it. This is just my opinion. So, doesn't mean anybody needs to go leaving, screaming and crying. Basically, this is my opinion. What the fuck's going on in the Juggalo world? What what we might need to address. What certain things that certain Juggalos might need to start getting, start understanding a little bit more. This is not necessarily directed towards anybody specifically or anyone specifically. It's just something I'm throwing out there for the world to hear. So I'll start out. I'm going to start out with the Juggalo PSA. Basically, this is a public service announcement coming from Friendly Neighborhood Juggalo. I have a couple things to address, and some of you might not like what I have to say, and that's okay. I'm not worried about if you like it or not. This is coming from an old school Juggalo that's been around and that wants to continue seeing this fucking, wants to see this juggalo world that we love so much. I want to see it continue to thrive, and I want to see it, continue to flourish because this juggalo world and this juggalo community is so fucking special, and it's literally irreplaceable. Shout out to the Bender Boys in the chat. What's going on, Bender Boys? Beer mugs out in the motherfucking chat. Take a fucking drink to that, brother. My fucking shit is over there. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. And I'll put y'all on here in a second. We can talk. But now I'm gonna address a couple things. I want to start out by first saying, I just address a couple of things about the Juggalo community that we all care and love about. First part of the thing about my public service announcement to y'all is it seems like we have entered an era of so I think we can all come to the agreement that we're no longer in the family era. The golden era, if you will, of the Juggalo world. The family era, it has come and it is gone, and we're not really here anymore. It's a little different nowadays. Considering that we're not really in the family era as it was, say back in 2001, there is, as a result, a lot of division within the Juggalo community, and there's a lot of division between Juggalo cliques and Juggalo groups and this and that. Now, is it a new thing? Is it new for Juggalos to start clicking up? No. Juggalos have formed their own cliques and they formed their own crews since the beginning. So let's get that straight off the bat. It is not a new thing for Juggalos to develop subdivisions and sub cliques and sub crews within the Juggalo world. Does it mean they're not Juggalos? No. Does it mean they have a separate agenda from the whole Juggalo thing? No. And to add along with that, I want to, talk a little bit about the Jugganati and the Bender Boys specifically, because I know the Jugganati and the Bender Boys is a crew and is a faction that has been growing significantly, growing exponentially throughout the past couple years, couple months. The Jugganati, the Bender Boys is growing, and as it continues to grow, you hear a lot of scrutiny from the other side, saying, well, this Bender Boy thing is so and so, and this Juggalo thing is so and so, or the Jugganati thing. But are you really Juggalos? I mean, I've heard multiple people say things like, the Jugganati this and that, but it's not really part of the Juggalo thing. I mean, are you still Juggalos though? Are Bender Boys, so if you're a Bender Boy, does that mean you can't be a Juggalo? I've heard a lot of people saying shit like that. And I want to just remind you, part of fucking, part of this public service announcement is that we are all Juggalos. Like, if you rep Jugganati or you rep the Bender Boys, you're still a Juggalo. So wherever people be getting this distinction that they're somehow separate, y'all really seriously need to understand that that is in no way, shape, or form separate. Factions, Juggalo cliques, and Juggalo crews have been something that have been going on since the very beginning of the Juggalos. So this is nothing new, absolutely nothing new. Does the agenda of the Jugganati is the agenda of the Jugganati or the Bender Boys anti-Juggalo? I've heard this come from several people. So if you rep Jugganati or you're at Bender Boys, that must mean your agenda. It doesn't go along with Juggalo. Bullshit. Our agenda is nothing but pure, raw, uncut, unfiltered Juggalo. Believe it or not, clean out your eyeballs, clean out your ears, clean out your assholes, ladies and gentlemen, because this agenda, not only is it fully 100% raw, unfiltered, uncut Juggalo in the cut, but it is all about continuing this movement. Fuck, this whole entire thing is about making this old Juggalo movement something that we have all loved and that we've all represented for some of us 30 years. It's to help keep it moving, help keep it strong, help keep it fucking fresh. Because there are a lot of Juggalo factions and Juggalo crews and Juggalo cliques that are not about continuing that shit. I won't mention any names, but my point here is quit getting these two things separate. The Juggernaut is Juggalo to the motherfucking core. The Bender Boys is Juggalo to the motherfucking core. So all you motherfuckers I hear out there saying, look, blah, 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 it's different. No, distinctualize this, motherfucker. It ain't different. That's my first public service announcement that I'd like to make concerning Juggalo factions and Juggalo crews. Here's my second public service announcement I'd like to make concerning the Juggalo world. Look, the Juggalo subculture has been around for 30 years about, and what has the Juggalos always been about since the very beginning of time? Juggalos have been about not giving a fuck, being yourself, truly not giving a fuck what society thinks, what other people think. It's about doing you. It's about being you. It's about not giving a fucking fuck what anybody has to say or think about that shit. So, let's remind ourselves a little bit. Why is so much crying? Why are all these people so sad? Why is there so much fighting and so much fucking, division amongst all this bullshit? Can't we all just remember what we really all came in here for? So when I see all this, people upset about the Juggalo shit is dying, the fucking psychopathic is dying, the Juggalo world is not what it used to be. Okay, for one, you're right. The Juggalo world is not what it used to be. We are in a different era. Is it a worse era? No. Is it better? Not necessarily. It just is. It's neutral. We evolve. Times evolve. Juggalos evolve. But what comes along with this evolution of time? Yeah, we might not be in the same family era we were 15, 17 years ago, where we're all, twisted and ICP getting along and everything. But do we still represent the same exact same morals, same ethics that we did since day one? Yes. So why cry? Why get upset? I thought Juggalos weren't supposed to get offended. And I don't know about you, y'all, motherfuckers, but I know quite a few Juggalos that get offended quite easily and they start, crying. And let me tell you this, y'all. When we signed up to become Juggalos, at least for me, you couldn't offend me. I dare you, somebody in the chat right now, go ahead and say whatever the fuck you possibly want. Pull out anything. Pull out anything you can do to try to offend me. I swear to God Almighty, you will never offend me. Nothing can anybody ever possibly say in the world, all history, can none of y'all do to say to offend me. Nothing. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm saying maybe y'all take a note or two and understand that this is not a place to be trying to weigh out what's more offensive, what's more hurtful, what's more this and that. It really is about fucking not giving a fuck. So I want to remind all you motherfuckers, if you really are a Juggalo, why don't you just not give a fuck like you used to? Okay, I'm going to shift gears a little bit in this next part. Some people might get mad at me for this, but I'm going to tell you how it is. And I'm going to just straight up be upfront and honest and tell all you motherfuckers. And part of this is actually directed towards my people. Part of this is actually directed towards my homies and my crew. And I'm just telling you straight from the heart. I'm starting to get a little bit fucking sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. No, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned that our community is starting to bring in so many outsiders. Now sit on that for a second, please. Please. I'm all one for jokes and I'm all one for trolls because I am a clown. I'm a fucking clown to the heart and soul. I love clowning and I love joking with people. But sometimes a joke can get possibly taken a little bit too far. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now to everybody. Stop bringing in non-juggalos to this shit. What did y'all ever think it was a good idea to bring in non-juggalos to this whole thing? A troll, a joke, you know, clowning on somebody, I can understand. But why the fuck do we keep bringing in all these outsiders? And I'm going to go ahead and name a name right now. Cyrax. I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing his fucking name. And honestly, when I see all my homies and all my people that I truly love and care about and put down for because they're my juggalos and my fucking actual family, when I see these people talking nothing about Cyrax this and Cyrax that, why the fuck are you guys bringing in all these non-juggalos? No, Bender boys, Cyrax is not a juggalo. Go ahead and I swear to God, you can quiz him on anything and he's not going to get any of that right. Cyrax is a fucking bitch. And not only that, he fucking killed a little kid. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? This is so backwards. What the fuck happened to the why the fuck do we endorse this type of shit? And it makes me fucking sad to see that my fucking crew, is bringing up not only this Juffalo piece of shit, but he is actually a murderer. He fucking caused a little girl to kill herself from being bullied on the internet. And you guys can go ahead and say, oh, you know, can all be proved wrong. No. That girl fucking died because of that kid. And that kid is no juggalo in my eyes. He is a Juffalo piece of shit. So this goes out to you motherfuckers. Hey, the Bender boys are so fucking dope, dude. I don't know if you guys see how much I constantly be pushing and backing the Bender boys because I fucking see so much fucking freshness coming out of y'all. And Violent George and Lord Zero, dope rappers. Dope fucking rappers. If you guys haven't been put on to some of that fucking dope Memphis style, you know, dirty South type of fucking dope ass rap, that's fucking fresh. Violent George, Lord Zero, do your thing. Do your thing. Do not bring this motherfucker into it. You are literally shitting on your own name. You're shitting on your own name by bringing this total piece of shit into the scene. And I love you guys, man. I fucking seriously love you and I back everything you do. But please do not bring a non-juggalo into this fucking thing. And you know what? I hate to be like this, but I'm going to go ahead and remind all you motherfuckers about Jamie Nicole. Because I was one of the very first people, you know, months and months ago. I was one of the, I'm not going to say I was the first, but I was one of the first people to shout out and say, hey, watch out for this chick. Because everybody was like, oh, Jamie Nicole is so cool. She's so hot. She's so this and that and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, because I'm sitting back being like, no, my Juff radar's going off. That bitch is a fucking piece of shit. Straight up piece of shit. And I tried to say something from the very beginning. I got clowned on. You know, sometimes I got fucking dissed for it. Whatever. I don't care. I even got to the point where I was like, you know what? All my homies are going to start supporting this bitch. You know what? Maybe I'll bury the hatchet, as they say, and I'll start being nice to her. So I started being a little bit nice to her at the gathering and stuff. You know, it was, aside from the fact of almost, you know, killing her off the golf cart and shit. But it's an example like that. Is I knew she was a non-juggalo coming into our world. I knew she was a piece of shit and a juffalo. So why the fuck would we endorse her? Why the fuck did she even get a free ticket to the gathering? That bitch should not have ever gotten a free ticket. Any fucking juffalo should not be entered into our community. Whatever happened to the sacredness of our community? Whatever happened to the sacredness of true family? All right, now I understand Twisted fucked a lot of this shit up for us because Twisted went out and they used the word family in vain. And they went out and they changed the word family to fam. And now, unfortunately, because of shit that Twisted did, now, unfortunately, people think, fam, it's not true. And you know what? That's unfortunate that Twisted went and did that because you're right. They did ruin family for us. But besides Twisted and besides what Twisted really did do, Juggalo family is a real thing. is a real fucking thing. And if anybody thinks that we're not a gang, go fuck yourself. We're a fucking gang from the very beginning. And I don't care if you went in March. That's awesome. I would have went in March too if I could have. You know, I love the idea of the march. But guess what? We are a gang. We have been since the very beginning. And all outsiders are not welcome. You have to prove yourself to be a fucking juggalo. Back when I was fucking a little kid and I wanted to be a juggalo, I had to prove myself. I had to study the Joker cards. I had to study them like they were scripture in the Bible. I had to study that shit, and I had to fucking let that shit soak into my very core. I had to learn the Dark Carnival. I had to learn the Joker cards. I had to learn my history and do my homework. What's up with all these fucking fake ass pieces of shit coming into our scene these days, not doing any homework? They don't listen to shit. They can call it the Wrath. They can call it the Jackal Brothers. And guess what? Well, you're welcome in with open arms. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck if that makes me close-minded or gang mentality. That's what this shit has been since the very beginning. That's what this shit has been since day motherfucking one. You have to prove yourself to be in this shit. And look, if you guys like Cyrax, that's fine. I'm not going to hate on you because of it, because I'm not like that, dude. I love you. I love my fucking family, dude. If you guys want to go ahead and support Cyrax, fine. But I'm not. I won't. I will buy Bender Boy records all day. I will literally go out and fucking spend money, tons of money on supporting my homies. I will support Maximum Overload. I'll support the Bender Boys. I'll support all my homies pushing out, grinding, and making music. But the second you bring a Juffalo onto your shit, it makes me think twice. I'm like, why the fuck are they doing this? Does it mean I not have love for you guys? Of course I have love for you guys. But you guys seriously need to take a step back and think, why am I letting this Juffalo piece of shit into our community? It takes away the sacredness of our community, and it takes away the sacredness of what makes juggalos so fresh. Because in case you guys forgot, being a juggalo is the freshest possible thing that could ever happen. I literally sit down and I thank God every single day for being a juggalo, because I don't know what I would do without it. I'd probably have a fucking bullet in my fucking side of my head, or be dead on the side of the street shooting heroin at my cock if it wasn't for being a juggalo. There's nothing more special in this world than being a juggalo. So let's not bring all these fucking pieces of shit in our world. Do you not remember? This is our world. This is our world. This is our world. Now get the fuck out. This is our world. This is our world. This is our world. Now get the fuck out. Straight up, man. I am sick and tired of seeing all these Juffalo ass crybaby fucking pussy ass bitches repping Juggalo. Fuck out of here with that shit. Now, everybody should know that if you're a day oneer, or I'm sorry, a day yesterday, and you literally just get down with the Juggalo shit yesterday, that's fine. I'm the type of ninja that be like, come in here with open arms. I will train you. I will teach you. I will fucking show you what you need to know. I will fucking train you. But there's the one exception. Don't front. Don't act like you're something that you're not. Don't come in this scene and front and act like you know shit when you don't. I'll tell you what, I got mad respect for the fucking juggalos that come in here yesterday. They maybe just bought the riddle box. They're like, I don't know shit, but this stuff sounds so fresh. I would love to learn about this stuff. And I'll be like, you know what? Cool, you're a juggalo in my eyes. But the second you fucking bully somebody to death on the internet, not only that, but you're a worthless fucking scumbag ridden piece of shit. Okay, and now I'll step back for a second and say, oh, Danny boy, you're just judging him because he's uglier than sin. Like, why are you judging somebody who's physically ugly? Listen, all right, I'm sure you guys are probably thinking, oh, maybe he's just biased because he's ugly. No, man, there's a lot of really ugly fucking ninjas out there. I mean, the juggalos are some of the ugliest people on earth. And in fact, some of my favorite people are uglier than sin. Some of my fucking favorite absolute people are uglier than shit. So it has nothing to do with the fact that Cyrax is uglier than a fucking piece of shit I can sense a demon. I can sense a demon in him. Look, okay, whatever, Bender Boys. You guys can go ahead and think that, okay? You guys can go ahead and think that. A rumor like that wouldn't come up for no reason. Like, that shit doesn't just pop up out of the blue for no reason, okay? And let's go ahead. I'll be the bigger man. I'll be the bigger man and say, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'll be willing to admit, I could be wrong. I don't know for sure if he did that. But let's say that is a separate point. Okay, let's say in a hypothetical world, Cyrax really did not do that. Okay, fine. Let's say in a hypothetical world, he really did not do that. Fine. Is he still a Juffalo piece of shit? Yes. Is he still a demon? Yes. You can see it in his cross-eyed little fucking piece of shit face. He is a demon. He is a demon. And it's not because he's ugly. I know so many ugly motherfuckers that have the purest hearts, good people, good folk, good upstanding folk. I look into his eyes and I can tell he's a fucking piece of shit. And on top of that, he sucks at rapping. Violent George, I've seen you, bro. I've seen you with that Memphis style fucking dope ass, like almost 3-6 style rap you and Lord Zero do. Dude, it is so dope. That's like some of my favorite style of rap is that Memphis style shit. I fucking love it, dude. I dig it. Why the fuck are you bringing him onto your shit to ruin it, dude? Like, seriously, man, he can't even rap. The dude seriously raps motherfucker with mother father. Like, he is not only a piece of shit devil, but he's retarded. And dude, honestly, I'm not even gonna fucking lie. If I ever fucking see Cyrax in person, I will break his fucking face, dude. I do not give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. Somebody's daughter, somebody's granddaughter, somebody's sister, possibly somebody's mother died because of that fucking piece of shit. So I'm going to stop going on about Cyrax because that's just one example. But there's multiple examples of bringing in non-juggalos into this community. And we really seriously need to stop doing that. Jamie Nicole is another prime example of a non-juggalo that we have let into this community. And guess what? She's become famous. She's become famous because all we do is talk about her. The Wicked Crew is another fucking example I'm going to go ahead and say right now. I have known who the Wicked Crew is for years. I've known about the Wicked Crew for years. Do you ever hear me talk about the Wicked Crew? No. In fact, today is probably the first day the name Wicked Crew has ever even come out of my fucking mouth. Because guess what? Every time you talk about a crew, it makes them famous. If y'all hate the Wicked Crew so much, which I do too, because they're a bunch of Juffalo fucking faggot woman beaters, why talk about them and make them famous? Seriously, this Juggalo community needs to seriously get up and start kicking the fuck out of all these Juffalo faggots that are in our fucking peripherals. Because this shit is so beautiful, man. This shit is beautiful. The Jugganati movement is fucking so fucking dope. The Bender Boy movement is so dope because guess what we're doing? We're bringing juggalos. We're bringing juggalos across the planet together. And all these other fucking crews like Wicked Crew, they're never even going to meet one another. You know, they're never, not even once going to meet each other. Never once. And so what we have going is something so special. So why bring in these Juffalos that are gonna fucking completely ruin it? Like I said earlier, bring in a Juffalo and we'll train them. We'll train them the right way to actually become a real Juggalo. But the true fake ass bitches out there, dude, get them the fuck out of here and quit talking about them. You know, and me included. I'm not specifically talking about anyone specifically. I do the shit too. So we all need to be more careful and more conscious about stop talking about all these people. Because all we're doing is making them famous. The Wicked Crew is sitting at home right now thinking, damn, the Bender Boys and the Jugganati, they're so cool. They're way cooler than we'll ever be. But they keep talking about us. If I was Dr. Wicked right now, I'd be like, oh yeah, the Bender Boys keep talking about us. The fucking Jugganati keep talking about us. And that's gonna make, you know, even if we're talking shit, that's gonna make him happy. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope you understand, man. I'm just saying, like, let's get together and do what we're meant to do, man. And stop bringing up all these fakes, bringing in all these fucking pieces of shit. I read your comments, Violent George. If you really think the girl's still alive, that's fine. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. If somebody wants to send me the proof and stop making I'm making me just look like a fool right now, that's fine. But like I said, even if that girl is alive, the rumor came from somewhere. And so that to me, it means that that kid is capable of bullying a kid to death. Not only that, but why is he here? Has anybody fully done a juggalo test on him? You know what? Tommy James got put under scrutiny. Tommy James got straight up scrutinized on the show. He got the full fucking the juggalo test. And you know what? Tommy James is a bitch, but at least he actually was on there and he tried to answer those questions. And even though he said he couldn't get past the great Malenko, he tried. Go ahead and try to ask Cyrax any of that shit. Go ahead. Bring him up on here right now. I'll quiz him. I will literally, somebody bring Cyrax on here right now and I will quiz him. And I guarantee you, he will not get shit right. So you know what? You guys are really nice on trying to fucking, pick him up or whatever just because he's funny. Dude, he's not fucking funny. There's so much funnier shit out there. He is a piece of shit. Dude, I literally see the kid's face and it makes me want to take my little kitten and punch the fuck out of my kitten. And I love kittens. I love kittens. Dude, I love animals so much. Cyrax is a straight up demon because that motherfucker literally makes me want to punch my kitten. Like, dude, fuck that kid. Fuck that kid. I will never, ever, 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 ever support that kid. And why are we bringing in all these non-juggalos into our world? Why? You know what? And I'm going to go ahead and mention more names because I'm already on a roll right now. And I'm not even going to lie because I'm real, man. I'm a real motherfucker. Black Dragon Lord. Black Dragon Lord, if you're in the chat right now, what up? Because guess what? I actually have a decent amount of respect for Black Dragon Lord because Black Dragon Lord came up into this community and he straight up admitted that he knows nothing about being a juggalo. And he straight up admitted that he's not a juggalo. But what is he doing? He's actually making effort into trying to learn the shit. He's actually making effort into trying to learn the Joker cards. He comes up on here and he'll try to say something. I'll say, oh, no, it's actually the Jekyll Brothers or something like that. But, you should go listen to it. Go actually absorb the message. Go absorb the music. And he actually goes out and does it. Black Dragon Lord is actually putting an effort into trying to become a juggalo. Cyrax doing that? Is Jamie Nicole doing that? Oh, and look, before you guys say anything about Jamie Nicole, oh, she might have been to a couple gatherings and she might have, a couple juggalo tattoos. Jamie Nicole is one of the biggest juffalo pieces of shit I've ever met in my whole entire life. And there was never a single reason in the first place ever for her to be let into this community. Ever. So the whole fucking, I understand, and I understand that it's funny, and I understand that y'all, like to troll and shit, and that's great. That's fine. But dude, you guys also realize that on the other hand, on the other side of that coin, by doing that, all you're doing is making these people famous, and it inflates their ego. And now, because of all that shit, Jamie's ego is the size of fucking Texas. And look at what she does now. She puts accusations of rape. Did everybody just forget that she accused CPN of rape? Did everybody just seem to forget all the fucking malicious, horrible accusations that she made? Oh, no, but she's funny and blah, 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 blah. No, this is why you don't let juggalo pieces of shit into our community. Or they get dealt with. And I don't know where y'all are from, but where I'm from, people that don't prove themselves and people that prove themselves to be a bitch or that prove themselves to be a juffalo, they get stomped the fuck out quick. Fucking quick. Like, y'all, man, I fucking love y'all, man. I seriously do. And I'm bringing up this PSA because I love this fucking community, dude. And I love the Jugganati, and I love the Bender Boys especially, man. But I'm saying this shit because I care. And I see Max out there, and I see how dope Max is doing. And then I hear this shit about Max putting on Cyrax. And I'm like, fuck, are you kidding me? There is so much. Like, Dude, what about 216 Zay? That is the motherfucker that actually not only is he a good rapper, but he's a fucking juggalo. Why aren't we fucking going out and doing work with him? You know, why don't we actually fucking pick up some dope ass real juggalo rappers and do shit with them instead of these monkey retard fat fucking idiot retard fuckheads? Dude, fuck Cyrax. I will literally never support anything he does. I love you, Max, but dude, what are you smoking, dog? And Max, if you're watching this, what are you smoking, dude? Seriously, there is some serious talent out there. And I mean, 216 Zay is the first one to come to mind because I see him in my chat right now. But there's more. There's fucking more, dude. And it's like, I don't know. Y'all have already heard what I gotta say, man. Fucking Cyrax is a piece of fucking shit. I love you guys, man. But I really, really wish we'd bring it back to like old times and stop letting in all these juffalos into our community, because this is not how it used to be. It's not how it ever was meant to be. And guess what happens? Guess what happens when you let outsiders into your clique? You become MNE. Guess what happens when you let outsiders into your clique? You become Magic Ninja Entertainment. Because guess what? Guess what Magic Ninja did? They brought in Eat Mo Skeet. Eat Mo Skeet, the stupid little fucking piece of shit Brother Lynch wannabe Juffalo faggot. And now what are they doing? Oh, G-Mo Skeet, Eat More Skeet. Yeah, we'll put him into the Magic Ninja Riders. You know? Dude, I hate to compare it, but seeing Cyrax being put up on Juggernaut Records is like seeing Eat Mo Skeet being made a rider. Fucking sickening to me, dude. Sickening to me, dude. Eat Mo Skeet is not even a fucking juggalo. He never has been, and he never will be. Let's see, who else on Magic Ninja Entertainment aren't really juggalos and never were? Buckshots never was a juggalo. Gorilla Voltage never was a juggalo, never will be. Eat Mo Skeet. Let's see, who else is on Magic Ninja Entertainment that never was a juggalo and never will be? Bizarre. Fucking King Gordy. It's like, dude, it blows my mind. And that's one reason why MNE is such pieces of shit. Because they are wannabe juggalos and they're fucking bringing in all these non-juggalos onto their music label to make juggalo music. Fuck out of here with that shit. Who's the real fucking juggalo? Who's the originator of the word juggalo? ICP, motherfucker. Psychopathic Records, the running with the motherfucking hatchet. If you ever want to have anything to do with being a juggalo, then you have to represent the hatchet. That's the rule from rule number 1. It will be the rule until the end of time. What about when we're 103? What will we be? You know? Seriously, dude. It's sickening to me to see all these fucking juffalos up in our community, man. So that was my PSA to y'all. You know, to summarize my points, no more juffalo outsiders in the community. No more crybaby bitches in our community. If you're offended, fucking suck it up and quit being offended, because a real juggalo will never be offended. A real juggalo can never be offended. A real juggalo, when they have problems, they talk it out. Like what I'm doing right now. I'm talking it out with y'all. Because, and guess what? Am I mad? Am I crying? No, I'm just talking it out with y'all, and I'm bringing out a public service announcement, man. And you know what? Bender boys, more power to you if you think Cyrax is a juggalo. And you know what? I have no less respect for you for that, but I'm not going to support him. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll never support him. Do I have less respect for y'all for that? No. No, and more power to you for thinking that. But if you really do think he's a juggalo, here's my challenge for you then, Bender boys. Prove it. Prove it. Prove to me he's a juggalo, and I'll shut up. But as far as I know, Cyrax didn't appear on the scene until, what, a couple of weeks ago on Boy Blues channel? Like, Boy Blue is more of a fucking juggalo, dude. Boy Blue's actually been up on the fucking YouTube for years and years and years talking about family shit, talking about juggalo shit. Of course Boy Blue's a juggalo. There's never one day in my mind would I think that Boy Blue isn't a juggalo. But I seen Cyrax pop up on his channel, what, like 2 weeks ago out of the blue? Now everybody wants to suck his dick. It's like, seriously, what the fuck, dude? The dude is a piece of fucking goddamn trash. He is literally a reason why, like, there's literally like a certain spot reserved in hell for people like him. I mean, so you know what, Bender boys, I love y'all, man. But if you want to go ahead and prove to me that Cyrax is a juggalo, go ahead, man. Prove it to me. Prove it. Prove it. I will find the proof. And yeah, Cyrax is fucking straight trash. And what was my other PSA announcement? Okay, stop letting in non-juggalos into the community. Stop letting in stop being crybaby bitches. And what was my other point as well? Fuck, I forgot what my other point was, but it's somewhere in there. You can go ahead and rewind it if you want. You know, Twisted is going ahead and proving to that, you know, Twisted has been proving to the whole world why they are not juggalos and why, you know, arguably they never were. And some people might say, you know, Twisted were at one point juggalos, and that can be argued, that can be debated. I'm not going to go ahead and debate that on my channel right now, but I am going to go ahead and say this: Twisted are not juggalos anymore, and they are not doing juggalo things anymore, and they have specifically separated themselves from juggalos. That's why when I hear the Twizzlers up on here say, oh, they're doing Lotus and Riders for the juggalos, they're making this music to make you guys happy. Fuck you. No, they're not. They left Psychopathic Records in the first place because they wanted to do their own thing. They wanted to get away from mean old Jay. You know, we want to get away from mean old Jay and stop being controlled and have our own ideas. We want to do our own thing. That's right. Let us do our own thing. Oh, but while we do our own thing, I'm going to go ahead and do Triple Threat. I'm going to go ahead and do Dark Lotus, Riders. Let's about while we're at it, I'm also going to go ahead and rip off DCJCon by doing Astronomicon. Oh, and I'm also going to go ahead and rip off the Gathering of the Juggalos by doing Attack of the Ninjas. Oh, and while we're at it, I'm also going to rip off Hallowicked and do Fright Fest. Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm also going to rip off Psychopathic Riders and make the Riders. Oh, and while we're at it, I'm also going to make a Diet Lotus because fuck you guys. Is that juggalo love? No, it's Juffalo faggotry. Take it up your fucking ass and ram each other. Give each other fucking herpes. None of y'all are juggalos. Remember, at the end of the day, we are a gang. We all said it. We all chanted it. We will never die alone. Juggalos will carry on. Swing our hatchets if we must, each and every one of us. What did we say? We might be gang related. Fuck shit, dude. What else did we say? We said, you wear a hatchet, man, then you in a. Do you wear a hatchet, man? Then you in a gang, and your ass better be ready to do that thing. Represent the JRB, and we will never quit. Juggalo Riders, bitch. Fuck all this crybaby nonsense. We are a fucking gang. Fuck the fuck out of here if you think that we're not. Because that's what makes us a family, and that's what makes us have each other's backs. If you want to go ahead and be like Magic Dick Riders over there, oh, we're not a gang, blah, 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 then go ahead. I'm fucking sick and tired of that shit, man. But anyway, that's all the public service announcements I gotta say to y'all. And fuck, man. I really do. I really hope you understand, man. I'm coming up on here because I fucking love the juggalos with all my heart, man. There's literally nothing more important to me in this world besides the juggalo world and besides being a juggalo. So that's why this shit means so much to me. So fuck the fuck off. Suck my nuts, bitch. Fuck you and all that good shit. I'm out.